Hey, I'm Ryan Townsend with Berserk Elite Custom Paint, and I'm going to show you one of my techniques for doing flaming skulls on motorcycle tank. First, I found a skull and I cut out the eye sockets, the teeth, the nose, both sides of the teeth. I cut out little guidelines for the jaw and the outline border. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this entire thing with a foggy white. Then I'm going to place my stencil down on there. Use black to map out where the eye sockets go, and then use white to map out where the teeth go, and then you'll see me peel away and map out the rest. So here we go. I have the piece that I cut this out of, right here, to use as another shield. If you're wondering why I didn't do this to begin with, this doesn't wrap around here very well. And it stretches the skull out if you try to put it down like that. If you put this down first, it leaves the skull so it doesn't get out of shape. Alright, the mapping is basically done. When I do it, that's all really the mapping I need. That just shows where my teeth are going to go, shows where my eye sockets are going to go, and my nose, shows where my cheekbone goes back, shows where the top of the jaw comes back down. This is behind the jaw, and the rest of it we're just going to freehand in. Right now, because the fire is going to be, the main light source is coming from this direction, then the fire, this is going to have a dark shadow on the back side of his skull. So I'm lightening up behind there quite a bit because that's where my fire is going to be coming from. You slowly work into your highlights. Okay, now before I had over-reduced white, I've now switched to over-reduced black to re-establish my shadows. So here you work from your darkest shadow. You want to work inside your darkest shadow areas and then work your way out from your darks. Start inside here and work out. Right now I'm in real tight with my micron. I got a Iwata custom CM micron. I'm working real tight and it's very over reduced to black so I don't commit to my lines right away. But I work real tight. And if you notice, some people say, well, I got really shaky hands, I can't get that tight. You'll notice if you're watching me, my hands are extremely shaky, but you can still pull it off by how much control. You use this hand right here to cup and lean on your piece when you're trying to get real fine control. You cup your hand this way and you use this hand to basically be a stability. before I had my black way over reduced so I could go in and build my shadows real slowly. I don't like to commit to my lines right away. So now that I've got all my shadows basically where I want them, I went ahead and added a little more black. See, now I'm just going in and I'm darkening all my shadows just that much more. Because before, when I have it over to reduce, that's just kind of building a texture. So I can scribble a lot more and it's not so committed to the line. Okay, now I've switched to white and it's pretty over reduced. And I'm going to go ahead and hit all my bright areas. Since my light source is coming from this direction, I'm going to hit everything that I think the light would hit first. That's going to push everything out. It's going to sharpen some of my details. Alright, right here it's Candy Apple Red. It's a transparent paint. I'm using my Eclipse for this one because it's better for bigger areas and putting a lot more paint out. My Micron just doesn't work as well. Alright, now I'm switching to Candy Apple Orange. Or not Candy Apple Orange. Tangerine. Normally I would finish this out in all true fire and do my layers all together, but just for this video I'm just going to finish out this skull. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to yellow. So I've done the candy tangerine over the whole thing, now I'm going to do candy yellow. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop out some of these highlights.